This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today we're gonna test drive the MGS5. So it's the next generation EV from MG that will replace the ZS EV. So it's 15 centimeters longer. This is a 64 kilowatt hour battery. It has 231 horsepower, rear-wheel drive. So it should be quite fun to drive. Yeah, we will take the interior view, all that stuff later. Just show that, okay, we have some aerodynamic rims. Okay, we have motorized liftgate. It has the MG4-ish style in the back here. Spacious, fairly spacious trunk. I suspect maybe around 8 banana boxes in here. And then, yeah, charge port is on the left side with the right side, on the right side with the wrong side. Okay interior, but seems like it is a bit tight when you have the back seat there. Here the passenger has been pushed all the way back, then it's a bit tight, but at least here seems okay. Yeah, no glass roof or anything. There's a bit of a cup holder there, no ski opening. But okay, so I will mostly focus on the car today, how it drives, how much it consumes, and so on. So yeah, you have elements from what you remember from MG, like this joystick here.
Could you say that again, please?
Cancel. How do you take the voice control away? I press something here.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you press the talk button?
Okay, you just swipe it up then to dismiss it. Yeah, my bad. I don't know this car too much, but yes, we are here right now. We're going to drive on some twisty roads and then try some Motorway run, get some impression of the consumption, but it is cold outside, 3 degrees Celsius on this, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, we have a nice screen here. Yeah, regular gears selector, just like in other MGs. But okay, let's get going. So first impression of the car, just on the parking lot. Whoa! That blinker sound is way too loud, man. Shit. Wonder you can adjust it. Holy macaroni. I know that, I know Chinese people, they like sounds to be loud, but that's just too loud. And now on some twisty B roads. Wow, it has nice comfort. But however, when I floor it, the torque comes gradually. I'm even in sport mode right now.
The speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
What the heck is that? Shit, I think I already disabled all that stuff. Wait. Huh? The speed limit warning thing. You can set a custom profile and then you disable all that shit. And I think I disable all of it, but apparently not. Okay, whatever. But how does it handle twisty roads? Well, you can feel that it wags a bit like a boat, but it's not that boat. I mean, after all, it's an SUV crossover, right? So it's not a sports car. Yeah, but when I floor it, it doesn't give me that.
The speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
It doesn't give me that instant torque like most other cars when you put it in sport mode. Okay, I can understand that in normal mode you don't want to go crazy on the instant torque, but yeah, it makes it feel like a fossil car at some extent. Oh man, that loud blinker. The blinker noise needs to go away. Okay, I mean, they have to make it not so loud. Holy crap. I tried to find a setting for it, but I couldn't find where you can adjust the blinker sound, because in most cars I never ever had to.
The speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Adjust the blinker sound. But it is fun to drive and also feels quiet. Okay, we are not driving that fast over here yet, so I'm gonna try later on the Motorway how it is with maybe rougher asphalt. But yeah, it seems like they did a good job of that, soundproofing it, but also the ride and the handling resembles the MG4 more. Since it has rear-wheel drive, it doesn't dip up and down when you accelerate and regen. Yeah.
The speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so I went just 5 kilometers per hour over the speed limit, and it bugs me. Holy crap! I mean, this is not the EU thing. It's just something about MG having this limit warning thingy. Okay, it's kind of funny to listen to it. LCC activated. What, can we try LCC? Okay. Okay, let's try that on the motorway. Okay, so when you have one pedal drive active, and then the regen seems to be strong-ish, but okay, we have high state of charge, so might have some limited regen there, but you can see a percent power here that goes positive or negative, but there is no kilowatt meter, unlike most other Chinese cars. We are now at cleavage. I'm going to do a consumption test, so probably drive from here to, let's see, where is it? There. This is a 20-kilometer loop. So we'll just reset. Well, this is weird, by the way. Now in the daytime, this is in day mode, right? But the cluster here seems to be always in the night mode. I also looked in the settings, I couldn't find it. And also for the record, if you look here, first I used this custom, and then the overspeed audible warning has been disabled. So even if I use this custom mode here, it will disable the speed limit recognition, but you still hear the dangly. Okay, first test is at 90 kilometers per hour. We have to cruise on 93 on the speedo to match 90 GPS. Wait, 92 maybe. But this has a nice phone holder there. And then here's the wireless charging pad. You can have 2 phones here, but only one charging at a time. Okay, now it's okay. Not sure, 91 or 90, no, 92 or 93 kilometers per hour then to match 90. MG Pilot seems to be doing a good job. We had to test in the 100, well, maybe not 120, but maybe in 110 test, how it will slow down in the curve or not. But, okay, it's not as smooth as I've seen. Sometimes it does a little bit of jiggling on the steering wheel. Wait a minute, I just noticed something here. Using MG Pilot, and if I don't touch the steering wheel, most European cars, or at least cars that comply with European rules, they will nag you after 10 seconds. Here, okay, driver's face block. Okay, let me move that. There, you can see that. Please hold the steering. Oh, now it comes. Wow, that was really late. Okay, let me hold the steering wheel and then it's gone. Okay, but it seems like you don't have to hold the steering wheel that often. Was that 30 seconds? Okay, I'm not sure if it complies with the EU rules or not, but no hands. It feels like a long time before I need to hold the steering wheel again. It should pop up here in the screen that you need to hold the steering wheel, but it hasn't come yet. Sorry, there's some camera here rattling a bit. What? Wait. Am I not supposed to hold the steering wheel now? I'm in Elon mode. FSD for the win. Wait, how long is it supposed to be able to drive now without holding the steering wheel? Okay, there was a please hold steering wheel after several minutes. I look at the clock, possibly 3 minutes. That's way longer than what it's supposed to be. Okay, all good. Okay, we use 172 watt-hour per kilometer, but then as we were stationary, it ticked up to 173, so it counts while stationary. Now it's 8.5 degrees Celsius outside. So yeah, based on that, I would say that the consumption for this boxy car is okay. I mean, I tested some Chinese cars, sedans. What? Wait, was it the BYD Seal? It should be aerodynamic, right? But it was consuming around 200, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe it was Neo. So, 173 in these conditions should be okay. Or 172, I mean. Okay, now we cruise 112 kilometers per hour to match 110 speed. I think that's fast enough over here. Don't want to pay too much taxes today. So, yeah. I noticed several times, I cannot demonstrate right now, but when we had cars in front of us on the other lane, it would do some phantom braking. So Tesla style phantom braking in here. Okay, We are almost back at the starting point, and I can tell you that on this loop, it did not slow down in the curves. Okay, we drove only 110 kilometers per hour, but no annoying slowdowns like many Chinese cars tend to do. Okay, this time 210 watt-hour per kilometer. It just ticked up to 211 while we were stationary. And yeah, now it's 9.5 degrees Celsius. So yeah, compared to other cars, thirsty cars, they might consume around 250 or more. But remember that this was only at the 110 test. So yeah, in that regard, I think it's okay. At least it's not thirsty. It should be right on average. Okay, let's test something here. When we go downhill and we also slow down with the cruise control, will the power go negative? Oh, okay, yes, it does. So it regens downhill in cruise control. Yeah, some of the older MGs, they will then use friction brake and not regen. Oh, a nice little feature. See, when we have the 360 camera, we have transparent chassis, or I mean, yeah, you know what I mean, right? So the software actually allows you to kind of see through the car. And also very nice that you see the wheel angle here, and also the projection of where you're going. Huh? This should be more common with cars with 360 camera. We are almost done now, but before we end, let's test the sound system. Sounds okay, but I think there is no subwoofer here. There's a mid bass in the doors. Not that much deep bass. A little bit boomy bass. Also lacks some clarity. It just feels a bit muffled. Yeah. So the mid-high tones are a bit suppressed, and also the lack of deeper bass, but with some almost overwhelming mid bass, which is a bit boomy. Okay, let's listen now. This track is for testing for rattling in the doors. Could be some rattling here, right? So I'll skip it. Yeah. Some rattling and so actually not that much. Some distortion at a higher volume. What about deep bass? I mean, it still plays okay, you know? It's not the worst I've heard, but it's like okay. But also here, it's supposed to be some deep bass. Sounds like it goes maybe to 100 hertz or 80 hertz. I'm not sure. Some of the high-end systems, they probably go down to 20 hertz. What about when you crank it up? Let me see. Let me go here. So many Chinese systems, they will not play that loud, or they might distort and clip. Let's see, skip a bit. There, okay. Let's crank up the volume. Yeah, so the volume doesn't go up in a uniform way. The bass starts lacking, and there's also some clipping and also some distortion in the higher tones. So I think that was the last, yeah, that was the last one. So yeah, sound system, maybe 4 out of 10, right? And then overall of the car, I mean, they price it relatively low compared to the competitors. And it's still a nice upgrade over the ZS EV. I feel like everything has been improved. Power, handling, noise, space, you know, but it's also a little bit more expensive than the ZS EV. But better than MG4. It's like you have an MG4, but you lack some space in the MG4, and this is the one that will fill the gap. You know, it's a MG, like a fat MG4, if you can say it like that. So, yeah, overall, seems like a nice car. Can't wait to test it thoroughly, because this could be a popular car in Europe, or actually, yeah, I'm not sure anymore. There are so many cars out there nowadays, you know. But even, you know, fun fact that the small battery here, the 49 kilowatt hour battery, even if you get the full spec luxury trim, it costs roughly the same as the Hyundai Inster. So is this the poor man's car then? Well, we'll see. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.